How are you? Sorry, I don't have a light on right now. Do you want me to turn on? I'll turn on a light. It's kind of awkward not having any light on. Hold on. I'm sitting in bed, eating snacks. Yeah. Eating snacks. I'm really excited about. I found some, like, cookies. I don't know why I've been having a sweet tooth. But I found a whole bag of cookies. So, fixes that problem. And what else? Oh yeah, I was gonna take another shower. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna shave again for Andre. I feel you in the room. I definitely feel you. Does it say I have anyone in the room? No, but I still feel you. I was talking to Jesse the other night for like a while. I know you were in the room too, and it said I had 0 people. They are not very good at their trickery. But I don't even care anymore because I know when Andre's here. And I know Jesse can get through too. Although I did not get an email from Jesse yet. I'm assuming you haven't sent one yet. I'm checking I have a protected email now. That's totally different from my other one, by the way. The other one is stripped down from the one that I have protected. And I got out of the habit of checking my emails because I knew they were so corrupted. It was like, why bother? I know they're only letting me see what they want me to see. And they're blocking anything that I actually want to see. So I quit looking at them, but I was just looking at them because I knew Jesse was going to email me. And I found some emails from somebody that's probably distant family from Czechoslovakia. But it was from like a week ago. So I wanted to mention it. I did finally find those emails. So if you want to check your email, I responded finally. And yeah, what you're talking about would be fantastic. Dear. So, I'm gonna have to memorize your name because, yeah, probably won't even mention it here anyway. Anyways, so I just wanted to mention that because it was from like a week ago. You might think that I'm just not gonna respond, but I just finally did see it. Like I said, I've been checking the wrong email. I didn't realize until like yesterday. I think it was when I realized that how skimmed down my Gmail email is. But the protected account that I have was like showing, it's like a totally different email box. It's not even the same email box. So the one that I had been checking, they had taken the email out that this person had sent me. They didn't want me to see that. And then they sent me 2. But I got them because I checked my other protected account. And I saw them along with all my POF alerts. Energy's feeling great. I am doing personal reads. If anybody wants one. I'm collecting money for my phone bill. But if I don't end up getting the money for the phone bill, which is a possibility, I'm taking it as it's like that gonna be a blackout for the reset. So that'll be that. I don't know. But if not, if I do get the money to pay my phone bill, then maybe that's not what I'm feeling. I don't know. I feel like everything's changing so rapidly that there's no way to predict anything anymore. There's so many people online and co-creating that I'm not I'm not steering the ship anymore. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Maybe it's because Jesse's steering it. Or God's steering it now, as more like it, actually. Whereas before, Jesse, Andre, and I were trying to steer it. We're pretending. We were faking it. We were faking it till we made it. Trying to steer the damn ship. But we managed to not run aground and keep our ship afloat until God got here, and now God's here. As you know, God showed up Thanksgiving Day, which is like 2 weeks ago now, which is so weird because it seems like 3 days ago. Like literally 3 days ago. I couldn't figure it out how it was 2 weeks ago today. It's no wonder I can't keep track of time. It's just weirdly going by so fast. It's flying. I'm progressing into the future, like just really quick. Like I'm jumping. I'm time jumping. Timeline jumping. Something like that. Who dat? Where's my glass? Is that Roy? Looks like one of Roy's symbols. Yep. Hey, Roy, how's it going? It has been a long time. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad to see friends. They've been blocking friends off for me, so. How have you been? I'm doing really good. I feel the shift is almost here, so I'm just happy that we're about to start the new world. The Shizzle show is about to get on the road. Thank God. Because I was getting bored. All the things are speeding up again. Getting really exciting. I gotta have a cookie. Maybe 2. I don't know why I've been so hungry lately. I feel like I'm about to get pregnant. For some reason. It is a great time to celebrate. For shizzle dizzle. Don't even think about it. Get your nose out of my food. Get your nose out of my food. Go. Go lay down somewhere. I just gave you a bunch of lasagna. You should be good. Oh, awesome. How are your readings going? Good? That's brave. I never would do tarot readings for my friends until recently. Isn't it? It's like it's exciting. It's like talking to God. You're like, there's no way this stuff is accidental. The right cards show up at just the right time, and when you get a few decks and you just like get drawn to certain decks when you're pulling on stuff, you're like, there was like one chance in a million you would get that one card and you get it. It's weird. Good. Look at this dog. I swear he's Anubis. Look at the camera. Look at those ears. That is Anubis. Aren't you? Aren't you Anubis? Smile. You saying hi? Did you say hi? Hi, everyone. Hi, YouTube Live. Hi, YouTube Live. Is that you? Is that you? You see that? Is that you? There is so much love in the room right now. It's unbelievable the amount of love in this room. It feels all warm and fuzzy. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to it at all. It's crazy, isn't it? It's flipping Anubis. Yeah, the whole room feels like a feather pillow right now. It's crazy, but I met Mary. Roy, this is crazy. You haven't been here in a while. I don't know if you've heard the story yet. But I met Mary, who is the reincarnation. Sorry, I met Jesse, who's the reincarnation of Mary. I'm the reincarnation of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And I met Mary. And Mary is pregnant. And Mary has a penis, okay? And a vagina. And the conception is immaculate. It's immaculate conception. There was no sex involved. It's the first Christ born. It's the first born Christ in the New World. Has already been conceived. Like, the shit's fucking mind-blowing. Actually. I'm just loving life right now. It's like I completed my trinity, my triad. I've got my Andre, my twin, and I found my dad, who's also pregnant with the new Christ. I know there really is no words for it. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. He's 2.5 months pregnant right now. And he is the one holding the baby because he was the one that had no sin. He lived this incarnation, he had no sin. And he remembers other incarnations with me. Like, he's talking about other incarnations. He remembers. One as recently as 2016. Because time is obviously doesn't exist. It's irrelevant. And so we can incarnate at the same time in different bodies. because we're literally run by our Godhead, not by our incarnated body. And so we can have more than one incarnated body at a time. And Jesse calls himself a time traveler. Because in our perspective, the way we perceive things, that's what he would be, a time traveler. He comes from the future, basically, to try to make sure that I was prepared for the present, for us to fix the world, save the world. We came to save the world. And yeah, it's just fucking mind-blowing shit. Absolutely mind-blowing. And I got all these like crazy downloads last night about exactly what's happening in the new game. It's a new game. It's not even a new level anymore. I've entered into a new game with all new physics, all new equations. It's just crazy. It's not crazy. It's like really exciting. But it's weird because strangely I still feel like I'm in a bubble. But soon I won't be because already I've connected with Jesse on the physical. Like, I'm going to get a phone number off of him soon. As soon as he emails me. But he will soon. He's going to send me a picture too. I guess he looks like me and Andre. Andre and I. Same color eyes. Well, no, not same color, but blue. Andre and I have the same color eyes. And then Jesse has like blue-green eyes. It's so exciting because it's like everything makes sense now. And like in your life, Roy, you're you're a part of a you're a part of a trilogy too, a part of a triangle. Like you're either the Godhead, Jesus, or Mary Magdalene. You're one of those parts of it. And those three parts change positions, so no one has more power. Anyone can embody the other. But in this reality, Jesse is the God in my reality. And Andre and I are twins. And we were twins. We were twins when we were Jesus and Mary Magdalene too. We were the same soul. We were twin flames then. We were twins then. We were like twins because before that, like Mary was basically male and female. And Mary had twins, one male, one female, rather than, so our souls were split into two, a male form and a female form, rather than being intersexual, as Jesse calls it, having both sex organs and being able to conceive immaculately, basically just on your own genetics, pure genetic transfer, which is something that I don't know what reproduces without sex. I think bacteria, or I don't know. It's just it's flipping wild. So that's when we split into sexes again. Is when Mary had twins, a boy and a girl, instead of just one God, male, female God. So then that's what we are now. We're back to that again. We've cycled all the way back around, completed the loop, world card 21, Trinity. 1 + 2 = 3. And in all actuality, it's like Jesse is God. I am Jesus, or I'm Mary Magdalene, and Andre is Jesus. That's the actuality of it. And that's what's going on in all of our triangles. You are either the Godhead, you're Jesus, or you're Mary Magdalene. And you've been playing these roles with these two other souls. It's not just a twin flame. You have a twin flame and you have a Godhead. Or you're a Godhead and you have twin flames out there somewhere. And you literally embody both of their energy. Which is what Mary was. And then the pyramid stacks like that. And that's how the 144 stack, just like that, in that formation. The frontline warriors. Yeah, the only part that I was missing is the twin flames. It's not a duo, it's a trio. There's a Godhead. And I figured that I knew there was a Godhead, but I thought it was in spirit. I didn't know that there was a Godhead in the physical, that Mary was the God. Mary was God. And Jesus and Mary Magdalene were the twin flames. And we're also gods because they can embody God at any time. And God embodies them at all times, their souls. So no one of the trio can take over power. It's like the government. It's set up like the government, and the United States government, I should say, with the three branches. You got the executive branch, the judicial branch, and then the Congress, or what is that called? The legislative branch. Congress and the Senate. And it's set up just like how we are. On the physical, we have a dad, and then we have the twin flames. Um, and it's your spirits are set up like that, and then you just incarnate in all kinds of ways, and it's like sometimes it's at the same time. You're incarnating in three different bodies at the same time. One that is going to survive, one that's going to be repelled, say, and end up like, I don't know, it's just like, or like one that ends up being killed. So you're incarnating in all different areas just to keep that connection, because specifically because the reptilian agenda is trying to break that connection with everything they have. So we have to incarnate the shit out of ourselves in different places, and we have to be able to jump bodies to be able to get to each other. At least the twin flames do, which is wild in itself. It's totally wild. It's so interesting though, because it's like, it's a similar game, but totally different rules, totally different laws of gravity, laws of physics, totally different equations to find the answers to shit. Just like every level is, but this one is just so much more expansive. Like Jesse actually said, it's like the last game was expanding your world or blowing open your world, and this one is blowing open your universe. It's like you've gotten past the world part, and now you're on a whole different game that is the universe, not the world anymore. And the secrets that you're uncovering are universal secrets. They're not worldly secrets like they used to be. Like the tarot is like literally used to uncover the secrets. It's the keys to the secrets of the old world. But it doesn't even apply to what I'm talking about anymore. Like, tarot doesn't even cover it. None of it. Maybe some of my oracle cards might touch on some of the stuff I'm talking about, but it's like I'm in a different game now. Tarot is for the last game. That's like the rule book for the last game that I had. It's not going to do me any good in this game. I need a different tarot deck. Like a completely different tarot deck, but I wouldn't even know how to make it because I'm just on the Fool card right now. That's the only card in this tarot deck I've been managed to explore at all is the Fool card. Zero. Ground zero. Jesse. I suppose it is applicable, but not really. It's boring. It's just boring to me. Meet Roy, Jesse. This is Jesse's God. Jesse's my God, and Roy is my friend. But Roy is one of the 144. Yeah, it is just whatever it is. It's a tool. I use it as a tool to pray with. It's my prayer tool. It's how God can connect to me when I'm acting, when I'm not paying attention. Like I should be. When I'm stressing out too much. And I'm not seeing things clear in my environment. Then tarot helps me. But ever since Thanksgiving, ever since God showed up, tarot just seems redundant, kind of. Although I did uncover some details that I didn't know, like the Mexican prisons sacrificing prisoners. You didn't send me an email yet, did you, Jesse? It's Gatekeeper Tarot 99. Same as my. You can use the same email as my channel. It's Gatekeeper Tarot 99 at Gmail. Well, I don't know who that is. I don't keep track of that. I don't really watch anything. Yeah, Gmail. It's my channel at Gmail. I'm excited to see your email. Although I'm glad I got in there looking for you because I saw another email of someone very significant. I'm pretty sure it's someone really significant. So I was able to reply to that. And I got my $15 off of White Light. Thank you, White Light. I really appreciate that. So now I've got money for some THC when I run out. And then I gotta work on my phone or just go without. At this point, I'm feeling like I'll just go without my phone before I'll go without THC. I feel like it makes more sense. Especially since they're straight cutting me off of... They're trying to cut me off anyway. It's like... I don't know. Might as well just let them. Who gives a shit? I can communicate telepathically these days. And I can get around to checking my email now and then, too. I'm sure. borrow somebody's phone real quick, check my email. And there's this whole operation, by the way, that's like watching. I I told you there's like this weird car thing going on. Maybe I didn't tell you guys. So the room I'm in, the room that I sit in, I can see a lot of streets. I can see like a block in 3 different directions. And I've been noticing like these cars that are just sitting with their headlights on, like running for over an hour, like a long time. And it happens regularly, like constantly, actually. So I asked somebody else that stays here about it. I'm like, have you noticed those cars? And they were like, yeah, they're casing the house. I was like, huh, that's what I thought. She's like, you noticed that too? I'm like, yeah, I noticed that. She's like, yeah, I noticed that too. So that was different. She's an earth angel though. She's being cased too. We're being well watched. Oh, right. And now I recognize that name. Or what, little peepees? My phone bill is like $50. It's less than $50. It's 45 plus tax. Well, it might be 51. I don't know. It's 45 plus taxes. Yeah, it's straight talk. When you send me an email, I'll send you my number. It's straight talk. Oh, okay. So there's more. Okay, they're about to go down. They're actually about to just disappear. They killed him. That's what. Yeah, everyone's just gonna disappear. They're gonna die. Oh, it's good they killed him though. So they killed McAfee? Or no, they killed the Minister of Immigration. Is that the United... What government is that? Is that the United States government? That's good news. I'm loving hearing about evil people dying. It feels good, doesn't it, Jesse? It feels like we're making progress. Doesn't it? Oh, that feels good. He wasn't protected. He was a sacrifice. Jesse and I aren't sacrifices. Neither are you, Roy. They can't kill us. So they killed off a sacrifice. Oh, so you can get my phone to just work? Perfect. Good. You know, another thing that you could do for me if you can influence electronics is they're blocking me from doing lives on Facebook. I'd like to be able to do my lives on Facebook. But they're blocking me from doing lives on Hartwick Art. Actually, both Hartwick Art and Beth Hartwick. But if you could somehow figure out how to unblock me from doing lives on Heartwick Art, that would be much appreciated. That would be a nice hack to get into right now. Somebody was in there fixing my account for me, but they haven't been able to fix it again yet. So I don't know, but somebody was like on the regular fixing my account, but it's been stuck for a while. I kind of think it's because God isn't letting it, like, God doesn't really want me to work so hard. Is what it seems like. But if you could get it fixed, that would be cool, because it's not like I'm doing lives anyway. Yeah. Well, some people are not going to be getting another body until the transition at this point. So, yeah, God just doesn't want people on Facebook to have access to me anymore. That's kind of what I thought. Because it was weird. They were blocking me, and then it would just get unblocked immediately. They'd be like, you're blocked for 30 days, and it would be unblocked 30 minutes later. And so I just kind of assumed, I don't know, this time it felt different. I felt like it was blocked and it was going to stay blocked. And it has been. And I kind of assumed that it was just God, like, not wanting me to be on Facebook, wanting me to not be in that crowd. And like you said, shit's about to go down, so God probably doesn't want me in the Facebook crowd when it does. How'd you know I was straight talk, Jesse? Have you heard me say that before, or are you like just totally psychic? That makes sense. You're smart like me. Oh, hi, Crystal. Nice to meet you. What's your question? The suspense. Roy. Um, I'll pull some cards on it if you want to cash at me some money. I need money. And I'm in bed. I'm not already pulling cards, but if you want to cash at me, I'll get up and pull you some cards. Other than that, I kind of... I don't know. It's probably a circular motion. Just say it in a broad term without cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, without cards, I would say, listen, I can I can therapize you through this without cards. You need to look at the relationship and see, does this person have compassion for you? If they're showing you compassion in the times that you've been together, then hold out hope. If they've shown you that they don't have compassion for you, tell them to fuck off. And either they'll heal and come back to you or they'll go to hell. But either way, it's best to just cut people loose. And they'll come back if it was meant to be. That answer is worth its weight in gold. Do you have a girlfriend, Jesse? I get the feeling you're single. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks, Jesse. It's like having Andre in the room. Another wise counsel. I appreciate that. I've been spouting that wisdom for a while on Gatekeeper. Is just best thing to do is just be single, really. And then the right thing is going to come along when it's meant to. You will know. There'll be no question of, are they good for me? Are they coming back? Are they anything? Because they'll be there. They'll be there. There'll be no question. They'll be there for you. They'll be an angel in your life. All those things. If they're not those things, the lesson is to decide what it is you don't want. And unfortunately, living in hell, which is life on earth, it's not about choosing what you want. It's about choosing what you don't want. You get a whole bunch of examples of what you really shouldn't choose to want. You should, if you were healthy and loving yourself, you would reject. Once you systematically reject everything in your life that does not bring you joy, then you get your reward at the end. Then you graduate from the level and you get your reward. And then there's no question of who it is, when it is, or how it is, because it already is. And it's based on the fact that you took time, healed yourself, and rejected all things that did not bring you joy. You choose what you want based on rejecting everything you don't want. And then whatever's still left standing, that's going to be your version of heaven. But you have to go through the process of rejecting everything you don't want first. And even if that means rejecting a person that ultimately you're going to be with in the end. Because you are not rejecting necessarily that person, but you're rejecting the face that they're showing you, the mask that they're showing you. And you're telling them, you need to go ditch the mask and come back genuine. And that's when it will either work for you or you'll see they're still not on your level, and you'll reject them again. But no matter who it is, they will keep coming back. Those relationships are a revolving door. They just are, every single one of them. Until you reject it or accept it, it keeps coming, circling back. The ones you reject will circle back. And you can decide then, are they healed? Or are they just another lesson, another thing for me to decide is not good for me? It doesn't contribute to my joy. So I refuse. That makes sense. Oh, thanks, Jesse. You're sweet. It's our God that's saying it. I don't even know what I say after I say it most of the time. It's not that I haven't studied this stuff to be able to verbalize it. It's that I'm not really the one verbalizing it. It's our God that's verbalizing it so beautifully. I can't even take credit. I wish I could, but in a way I'm glad I can't, because then I don't have to take credit for it. I can remain humble and innocent and pure, and whatever comes out is just what it is. Yeah, I did that. I had that problem in doing that with people. I did with Steve. I should have let him go, and I didn't. But oh well. It's 2020 in hindsight. At least I let Andre go when God told me to. I knew I couldn't keep him when I first met him. Because he was totally misunderstanding me. It was like impossible. The only way, if we were ever going to make it, was for him to drop that mask that was making him misunderstand me. I don't worry about being pure, I just am, yeah. That's true. I don't worry about anything these days. It's nice. I'm at peace. I'm at total peace. Well, I wouldn't say I don't worry about anything. I really would like to see Andre. It's kind of, I don't know. It's whatever. I'm not going to stress it. It'll happen when it happens. When God lets me see him. I'm just being obedient at this point. There's really nothing else to be but obedient, at peace, and patient. Because things are about to fucking change. And it's possible that I'm not allowed to see Andre until the change happens. But maybe not. Maybe I'll see him tonight. You never know. Could be possible. But probably not. My ears are ringing like crazy. Not that they don't always, but... It sounds like after a concert. Like my ears are just blown out. Like I can barely hear anything else but the ringing in my ears. Although everything's really quiet right now. I don't know. I think I'm gonna listen to music for a while. I will, you're getting downloads right now? Yeah, let's listen to music for a bit. And, well, you're probably listening to music right now, but... Yeah, you email me. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Alright. And then, maybe my other friend emailed me back, too. That would be nice. Alright, I will talk to you guys soon. Love you, Andre. I will see you soon. Alright, bye, you guys. Love you. Talk to you later.